The best of talk and music in 1 hour. This is the Sandton Times Hour.
You're listening to the Sandton Times Hour on Mix 93.8 FM, and that was Stefan Rio featuring Franca Morgano with I Know Corrida, originally a hit by Quincy Jones, which leads us to our last segment for this week. For that, we head over to Dubai, and a place I continue to reference years after staying there. I was lucky enough to experience the Palazzo Versace Dubai in its opening week, and it's a luxury hotel. It's got a neoclassical design. It's got these subtle traces of Arabian architecture in it, and it still ranks as probably one of the best hotels I've ever stayed at. It's a benchmark, I consider, for premium, for five-star hotel experiences, and I can't even explain to you what this place looks like. I mean, obviously, it's got all the Versace touches. Everyone there is wearing Versace clothing, but it's into the details. I mean, I even remember getting a handwritten note in ink from the general manager when they brought me my cup of tea on a tray, and it's just sensational. If you ever get a chance to go to Dubai and stay at the Palazzo Versace, you have arrived, let me tell you. But I digress. Now, Quincy Jones, he opened his very own bar and lounge at the Palazzo Versace in Dubai called Q's Bar and Lounge. And joining me on the line right now is the resident band performing. They're called V4texx. I'm going to start off with Dante Kennedy, who among many other titles is responsible for the entertainment. He's also the music director for the Palazzo Versace Hotel and for Q's Bar and Lounge. He began performing in Dubai in 2018 after being called by Quincy Jones and his company to perform a residency in Dubai. And Dante has just performed his 400th show in Q's as of January 2023. So Dante, good to have you on the show.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
It's great to have you. Then I've also got Emmanuel, who is the keyboard or keyboardist for the band. He's been there since October 2021, and he's from Nigeria. So welcome.
Thank you so much for having me too.
It looks like a keyboard as well.
Well, we're going to get into that shortly. I've got Mr. Segs, who plays the saxophone and is also from Nigeria, but has been in Dubai for a couple of years. And Mr. Segs, I feel like the saxophone carries a bit of weight in this band because you're the only one who has the word Mr. ahead of your time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Have I got that right? Okay. And then Ajay wraps up the triangle of Nigerian band members. He's the newest member to the band, is currently the guitarist. Ajay, great to have you on the show as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Dante, I'm going to kick off with you. I mean, when you got a call from Quincy Jones and his company, did you believe this was real, or did you think somebody was having you on?
I thought it was a joke. I was working in retail at my job, fresh off a tour, and my cousin called me and said, would I be interested in going to Dubai? Quincy's looking for a drummer. For an artist by the name of Rogelio Douglas, and I thought it was a scam when he said Dubai, so I had to look it up in Google and see what I was walking into. And my family and my district manager told me I would be crazy if I did not take that opportunity. And I haven't been back to work since. So I'm here.
No, I mean, it sounds like an amazing story. And then you've decided, I mean, you've clearly got a very American accent in all of this, but then you've decided to assemble a band that is all the way from Africa.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Okay, so I basically work as the music and entertainment director for Palazzo. They needed someone here to step in as a liaison, basically, to kind of help with the 4C of live music in Q's Bar, somebody on the grounds. And one of the tasks that they gave me was to find local musicians. And it's been quite the task, but we finally found a core unit. And it just so happened that they are all from Nigeria. And that just happened by accident, just super ordained. Never planned. But when we do certain things, when I introduce them during the show, they always tell me to tell people that they're from Philadelphia in the States. So
I love that.
They're honorary Philadelphians.
Slash Nigeria. Well, let's move down the road here. Mr. Segs, I mean, as I said, the man with a Mr. in his title playing the saxophone. What made you decide to pursue a career in Dubai, of all cities that you could possibly choose from? I know you've got a very successful career in Nigeria, and now here you are in the Middle East.
Yeah, what actually happened is that in Nigeria, I was very famous as a musician, as a saxophonist. playing with different bands, but not really making, money from it. And I decided to, to just change my location and move to another place and try something, a little bit different out from, that's the reason why I moved to Dubai. And, playing with different kinds of people and different people from all other countries, that's where I met Manny, that introduced me to this band.
Well, listen, making money is very much a part of being an artist, but
because I need
Emmanuel...
to, I need to take care of my family, which is very, very important.
You got your priorities right, at least. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you didn't say you needed to buy a Porsche or a Lamborghini. So I think you got that right. Emmanuel, listen, you play the keyboard, and you obviously, probably form a big part of the band. I mean, that's sort of the melody of the whole setup. But the bar has won numerous awards over the last couple of years. I'm just going to list some of them. I mean, What's on Dubai 2021 and 2022 voted Best Live Entertainment. Then 2022 Big Nightlife Award for Best Live Music Venue. Then there was the Time Out Dubai for 2021 and 2022. And the list carries on of all the awards that you won. How much of this award is made up by the band, and how much of this can we actually attribute towards the snacks, drinks, and everything else?
That's good.
Well, first and foremost, I'm very grateful to be part of the journey in the first place. It was never planned before. I never thought I was going to be in a setting where I'm going to be opportune to perform for numerous kind of people from every part of the world that comes to Q's Bar. And I just want to say a very big thank you to my boss here, Dante Kennedy, who brought me into the dream of the Q's Bar and the V4texx band. So the first award that was won when I got in, funny enough, if I should recall, there was no bass player at the time, right? We were supposed to have a bass player and myself and a singer and Dante. So at the dying minute, the bass player had an emergency, so he couldn't meet up with the first show. And I never scored the bass line. I never scored any other part. So I just had to, improvise, because me knowing my melody and just knowing how to switch to the bass line. And that's how I started playing for the first month. That was October last 2 years. And then after the first month, it was after 1, 2, 3 months, we won the first award. And we need not to forget that Q's Lounge is a name already. It has been built with different artists. Dante was there before me, and they performed so phenomenal. They performed so well. So the name, the standard is there. So when I started with them, I had to keep with the same pace. So and it's a big dream for me. I'm just lucky to be part of the journey, and over the years we've been winning a series of awards because we kept our game tight and we keep making good music. And I don't think it's a personal thing, but I feel it's from the feedback from the guests, feedbacks from people that comes into Q's from various parts of the world, and they feel like, yo, this is the best live entertainment in Dubai. We've never had any experience like this in Dubai. So that's literally a big dream for me. So
amazing. No, that's good. And as we before we wrap things up, Ajay, I want to give us a bit of a sense of what kind of music can people expect from V4texx when they come to Q's. What kind of portfolio do you guys unleash on the audience?
I can say we have a set list though, but sometimes we actually follow the mood of our audience, our crowd, just to keep them going and just swing into their moods and all.
So what are we talking about? Pop, jazz, Motown? What kind of sound would you?
All kind of music.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, Fantastic. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. And there you have it. I've got Emmanuel, Mr. Segs, Ajay, and Dante wrapping it all up here with the V4texx band. And guys, thank you so much for making the time all the way from Dubai to chat to us.
So much. Thank you.